Good. Good evening, everyone, and good morning to those from Hong Kong, Malaysia, Australia, and New Zealand, and so forth. We do actually get a lot of students from there. So we're going to be doing 1 hour of exercise and meditation. In the evening, we do it only from a sitting position. So we're going to start with some joint exercise. And first we're going to do it. We're going to start with the wrist. So raise your elbow, focus on your wrist, and go very slow as you can. Very steady. The other way. So in this class we talk a lot about qi, and the English translation of that is life energy. But actually in Chinese we don't just say qi. The closest thing to that is 血气. 血 is blood. And qi could be air, could be energy, could be a lot of things. And now we do it to the elbow. Sit up straight, raise your elbow, and then move only the elbow. So by blood we meant circulation, blood circulation. And by qi we actually mean the free movement of electromagnetic energy in the body. Go the other way. So this morning, towards the end of the class, I talked about how qi is used as a way of maintaining health, as opposed to fixing illness. If you have some problems, you go to the doctor, you get medicine. But qi is much more than that. Put your hands down. And now we're going to focus on the shoulder. So lift up your shoulder, open your shoulder, and very slow, go up, stretch, hold it, and as you come down, it's as if you have two walls and you're pushing against the wall. One more time, up, stretch, hold, down, relax, up, stretch, hold, down, pushing the wall, relax. One more time, up, push, down, and then now we're going to go the other way. Open the shoulder, pay attention to your shoulder. Okay, examine your shoulder, the heat, the sweat, the pain, and the numbness. Open your shoulder, go up, stretch, hold, and then come back. Open, stretch, hold, and come back one more time. Open, stretch, hold, and come back. Now we'll put the hands in front, all the way up top and all the way to the back. Feel the pain on your shoulder. So qi, or 血气, blood means circulation. So we need to try to get our body, the circulation in our body. And the joints have no blood vessel, so the only way you can get the circulation there is by mechanical movement. Okay. Now we're going to start from the back. Put your hands all the way to the back. Move up. All the way to the top. Stretch, hold, and then come down. Relax. All the way to the back. Stretch, hold, and come down. Stretch, hold, and come down one more time. Stretch, hold, and come down. Okay? We're going to continue to work on the shoulder. So the next move is called the double blade. Actually, it comes from the Shaolin martial art. So right hand, extend the right hand, left hand in front, hold the left hand. Okay? Try to separate your left brain from the right brain. And now the practice is that this is supposed to be like two sword. So you take your sword, you go in the front, and then you go all the way to the back as if somebody's attacking you from the back and you're protecting yourself. Okay? This is how they train. Now open, hold your right hand all the way to the back. One at a time. All the way. And make a big circle all the way. One more time. all the way, all the way, and okay. So you can feel that your circulation is going in all the joints now, right? Your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder. We're going to continue to work on the shoulder. This time we're going to use another technique from the Shaolin Temple, and it's called throwing fists. You throw your fist. The reason they do that is that when they do hand-in-hand combat, they want to have as long a reach as possible. So they constantly train the shoulder. So pay attention to the upper left. Take your fist and you throw, open your hands, straighten up your elbow, and then the shoulder goes, okay? Now it might help if you put your hands on somewhere so you don't lose balance. Up, throw it out, up, feel the vibration, down, down, feel your shoulder, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. One more time. Down, down. So by now you're not only feeling a little bit of stress, a little bit of on your shoulder, but you feel it in your neck as well, right? So we're gonna now work on the neck. Sit up straight. I'm going out of focus. Hang on. It'll come back, okay? And we're gonna sit up straight. We're gonna work on the neck now, okay? Now put your fingers. Lock your fingers, put it in your head. Sit up straight. Again, very slow, okay? Everything has to be slow. Now look down. Your head is on 45 degrees. You feel your spine. You feel your neck. Now you lower your head. You push your head down and you fight it fully with your spine and your neck. And then now you hold it. Hold it. And then now turn to the left. You can feel the pain. Back to the middle. Now to the right. Hold it. Back to the middle. One more time. To the left. Hold it, okay? And then back to the middle. And then back to the right. And hold it. And then slowly release. Now, your head should be pointing straight up, okay? Now, you're going to rotate it very gently, clockwise. Feel your pain, feel your neck. Do it very slow. The other way. Okay, relax. The reason you have to do everything slow, and the reason we talk about the qi as in sheer qi, both blood and energy, is because when we have pain and swelling, particularly swelling comes from blockage of the circulation, and pain comes from the blockage of the energy, the qi. So where does these energy and circulation go? We're not talking about blood circulation as in the blood vessel, but really what we're talking about is that in every components in the body, whether it's bone, tendon, muscle, blood vessel, nerve, as well as all the internal organs, they're like the sausage. There's a casing around it, and the casing is called connective tissue. One of the things that is the least understood by the Western scientists, by Western medicine, but it's one that the Chinese had known for thousands of years. Okay, and all the problem that we have is really between the casing and the sausage, if you will. Okay, because usually they're very lubricated, and but at times they get stuck because of inflammation, like carpal tunnel, frozen shoulder, and all the different things. And so once that happens is that the blood circulation get blocked and you have swelling. The other one is that this connective tissue, which is supposed to be highly conductive, fascia, yes, fascia, and highly conductive is no longer conductive because it's under stress. So to break that, you need to do everything very slow, because if you do it fast, the fascia, the connective tissue, is viscoelastic, meaning that the faster you push it, the harder it reacts. So everything got to be slow, okay? It's the basis for acupuncture, for cupping, for everything. And so we're going to sit up straight. We're going to take our right hand, 4 fingers, go to the back of the skull, and now you slide down until you find a spot that can fit your 4 fingers. We're not doing massage, we're doing stress release. And we're not working on the muscle or the tendon, but we're working on the fascia, the connective tissue. So sit up straight, put some pressure on that. Don't get to the point where you hurt yourself. Just put some pressure. Okay? We're not fixing it now. We're fixing it later. Just put some pressure. And now just move your head back a little bit. Move your head front a little bit. Just enough. And then very slowly release. On the right hand side, same thing. Start with the back of the ear, comes down. And press on that. 4 fingers, press on that. And then up. And then down. And then very slowly release. Now take your right hand, 4 fingers, put it on your shoulder. Reach down until you can find the bone. Go down some more where you can find a spot where you could fit 4 fingers, and sit up straight and press on that. Put some pressure on it. Just put some pressure on it. Now take your arm, your left arm, and just move it a little bit. Okay? We're going to fix it later. Alright? Alright. Now same thing on the other side. 4 fingers, reach down until you can feel the muscle, but press down, because we're working on that connective tissue, which is viscoelastic. Viscoelastic means that it's dependent on speed, and then it also creeps. So when you apply pressure long enough, Kendall made a very good comment. It's exactly right. Exactly right. It's the one that is least understood. And so, for example, when people do acupuncture and they put a needle in your body, what they're really doing is they go in through your skin. They come down to that layer of fascia, that layer of connective tissue, and then they just twist it. And when you twist it, it moves your entire body. It's the most complicated. So that's why when you go to a doctor and he says, "Well, I have a headache," he said, "Well, show me your feet," and then they do acupuncture on your feet, because that system is all interconnected. Okay, all right. Okay, so now we're going to release the pressure, the stress, and especially if you have carpal tunnel, this is the best way. Put your fingers, pointing the fingers in front, lock your elbow, and think about your fingers like these springs, okay? Like these springs. Use your thumb to hold down your 4 springs, and then the force comes from the finger, okay? Now, when you spring it out like this, you feel the vibration before you close it back. Always feel the vibration, okay? So, get ready. Give it all you got, okay? Lock your elbow. 1, feel the vibration. 2, feel the vibration. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower your hand. We're going to continue. We're going to open up this energy point right here. And we do that by lifting our shoulder as if you're going all the way to your ear. And then now rotate back. And then relax. Completely relax. Now second time. Lift it all the way up. Very slow. And then all the way down. And the 2 energy points is right here. Okay, right here. All right, so take your middle finger and your thumb, which are the starting point of 2 energy lines. There's 6 energy lines that start with your fingers. There are 2 of these. And this is called the Lotus Hand. We put that on this right here, okay? We put that over here. Sit up straight. Again, we're going to swing the arms, open the fingers, lock our elbow, the back of the hand facing forward, but we're going to feel the vibration before we come back. And as soon as we come back, we reconnect the energy lines, okay? So get ready, sit up straight, concentrate. 1, feel the vibration. 2, feel the vibration. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? All right, so I mentioned that there's 6 energy lines from the fingers all the way to your body, and then there's 6 more starting from your toes. They happen to correspond to 6 vital organs, but I'm going to try something today. I'm not going to mention the name of the organs because it would just confuse you. But just say that we have 6 energy lines from the fingers and 6 energy lines from the toes. And then in addition, there's 2 primary vessels. One starts here, goes all the way down to the bottom of your upper torso. And then another one starts here and goes all the way back to the same point. So we're going to do some stretching here. Now we can easily stretch the one in the back because it coincides with the spiral cord. The one in the front is much harder to stretch, and we have to do that with deep breathing. Okay, so the thing you have to remember is that all our mechanical movement as well as the breathing has to be slow, deep, and steady. Okay. So sit up straight, relax, put your fingers together, lock it, put it below your belly. And we're going to take a very deep breath, but a very steady, okay? So don't try to do it fast. Very slow. Breathe in. Rotate your hands. Breathe out. Stretch. Breathe all the way out. Unlock your hands as you come down. Maintain pressure on your wrist as if you're pushing the 2 mountains. And relax. One more time. Lock your hands, breathe in, take a deep breath, rotate, breathe out, stretch your arm, and then unlock your fingers, maintain pressure on the wrist, and as you're climbing mountains, come down one more time, breathe in, breathe out, stretch, hold it, unlock fingers, come down, pressure on the wrists, climbing the mountain. Now we're going to do the back, go up, all the way up, feel the stress on your finger, feel the stress on your wrist, feel the stress on your elbow, and now we're going to pull ourselves up. We're going to take that spine and we're going to elongate it by at least 1 inch. Hold it, and then now go back, and then come back in the middle, hold it, stretch, okay? Everything stretch. Now go to the left. The entire body go to the left, not just your waist. Come back in the middle. And keep stretching. The entire body goes to the right. Keep stretching. Hold it. And then one more time to the left. Hold it. In the middle. And now to the right. And then come back in the middle. Keep the stress. Keep it. Okay, now very slowly relax. Right hand stays on top, touching the back of your left shoulder. Sit up straight. Left hand grab the elbow. Stretch the spine, and then we'll go to the left. And then come back. Change hands. Grab the left elbow. Sit up straight and to the right. And come back in the middle, very slowly, relax, relief. Going to do one more stretch, a couple more stretch actually. We're going to take a hand, all the fingers touching, the center of the hand touching, but we're going to put it in the back of our body. Pointing down, the fingers are pointing down, okay? Now we're going to very slowly rotate our fingers, rotate our hands so the fingers are pointing up. Going to slide that hand, keeping the fingertips together all the way up. try to keep the palm, the center of your palm together as well, which is more difficult. But you feel the pressure now on the fingers, on your wrist. And now sit up straight. We're going to take a shoulder. We're going to open that shoulder. So we're going to open the 2 energy points in the front. We're going to compress the 2 energy points in the back. We're going to stay here. Hold it. And then we're going to relax. Okay? The next one looks very simple, and you've probably done it a dozen times, but we're going to do it slow. So you take your arm, fold it so that the center of your palm is facing up. Take your right hand, put it between your fingers and your palm. Bend it down, slow. Now take your elbow, push the elbow slow. Push it all the way out. And now keep pushing as if you're pushing the whole hand, whole arm up until it reaches the eyebrow. And you stay here and you check to make sure that your fingers are stressed, your elbow are stressed, and your wrist are stressed. And then you release. The other side. Left hand, fingers and palm. Feel the stress on the fingers, the stress on the wrist. And now take your elbow, push it out very slowly. Push it all the way out as much as you can. Look ahead. And then now keep pushing as if you're pushing the arm up. Don't unlock that elbow. All the way up to your eyebrow. Keep the pressure on your fingers, your wrist, and your elbow. Stay there, hold it. And relax. Okay? The next part is petting these energy points. But it's not mechanical petting. We're not really like hit it. What we're trying to do is we're using what's called an empty hand. So we create an air pocket. And when we hit it, we're actually hitting it with the air. So we're transferring acoustic energy into our body. And we transfer it into these energy points so that they get propagate in these energy lines. Okay? The trick here is not only using the empty hand, but to make sure that your hand is soft. So when you hit it, that's one time you transfer energy. The second time is that when you hit it the second time, you're actually drawing vacuum. Okay? So you hit it and then like this. Okay? But just relax. It will come naturally. It will come naturally. And then the other thing that's important is focus. Don't let your mind drift away. Okay? Because these so-called energy lines and energy points, they're not physical. They're actually mental. Okay? All right, sit up straight, open your shoulder, take your right hand, empty hand, soft fingers, fingers on top. There's an energy points on top, and then there's another energy point here. And we're going to do one time just to wake up, right? Because you need to wake up, that's the starting point. And then for the next 10, 20 seconds, you need to focus. You need to maintain that empty hand every time, and you listen to it so your mind doesn't drift away, okay? Empty hand, soft fingers, listen, and then continue. Okay? When you listen to it, it sounds like I'm hitting it very, very hard, but I'm actually very soft, hitting very soft. But I have created resonance, and so it's hitting me as much as I'm hitting it. All right, open the shoulder, left hand, empty hand, put it on your shoulder, fingers on top, palm of the hand pushing this point. Turn your head to the left, listen with your right ear. Wake up, continue. Okay, open your shoulder, take your left hand, stretch it up, the elbow, drape it on top of your head, 2 fingers holding the pressure points, the energy points on top of the ear, lift, tilt your head a little bit to the right, so this is stretch. There's an energy point at the armpit, which now we take the right hand, put it right there. Listen, wake up, continue. The other way, stretch the hand, drape it on top of the head, grab the energy points on your ear, tilt a little bit, left hand, empty hand, listen, wake up, continue. Okay, now we're back to this right here. There's actually 6 energy lines. 3 are yin and 3 are yang. The 3 starts with the thumb, the middle, and the pinky. They travel. 2 of them has energy points right here. 1 of them has energy point right here. This has to do with the upper part of a body. Okay, specifically it has to do with the lung and the heart. So we need to work on the top part. Okay, make sure that you have good circulation. Arms at eyebrow level. Lock your elbow so that the elbow is above your heart. Right hand, empty hand, and the fingers are on top of the elbow. Okay, on top of the elbow, and then the palm is on the side. Okay, ready? Wake up. Continue. Okay, right hand, lock your elbow, left hand, fingers on top of the elbow, on top of this side of the elbow, and then on the side. Okay, listen, wake up, continue. Okay, now as it turns out, the kidney and the bladder, which is the lower third, so we divide our 12 critical organs into thirds. Above the diaphragm, below the diaphragm, but above the belly buttons, and then below the belly button. And then below the belly buttons, the critical organs are the kidney and the bladder. Of course, there is also the small intestines and the large intestine. They're actually part of the 6 that we already work on. So to do the kidney and the bladder, they're actually in the back. There's energy points right behind where the kidneys are, and then there's energy points on top. Okay, and so we're gonna pat the top with the center of a palm, the bottom with the back of a hand. Just do it. Once you do it, you don't have to think about it. So like this. Okay, you see it? Just do it. Sit up straight. Okay, so the Chinese medicine, they believe that the kidney is the second heart. Okay, so working on the kidney not only help with your detoxification, but it actually helps with the heart. In fact, the Chinese believe that the kidneys is where you store, it's one of the critical organ that stores the essence, which is the fuel for the marrow. Okay, so it not only helps to clean the blood, it actually helps to build up your marrow in the bone, which is responsible for creating both red and white blood cell. All right, so we're going to continue to work. Continue to work. There's energy lines on the outside, a yang energy line. There's an energy line on the inside. The outside is the gallbladder. The inside is the liver. Okay? All right, so here's the knee. Going to work inside the knee. 3 energy points. The one in the middle. And then further in. And then further out, but not yet to the knee, okay? Now close your knee, and 2 energy points on this outside, inside. Outside. And now to the knee. Further down. And further down. Now open the knee. Further down. And further down. Okay. So each of these energy lines comes with its yin and yang counterpart. Okay. So the gallbladder is the yang, the liver is the yin. Now we're going to work on 3 critical energy points, and we call them the earth, the sky, and the being, or the human, right? This is a very important energy point. I'll give you more detail in a minute. This one is called the Gushing Spring. It's the one that touches the ground. It's the starting point for the kidney. So if you have someone, or if you are a caregiver and you have someone who's bedridden or are limited to a wheelchair, you need to massage this point for them. You need to massage this point for them. So let me show you pointing to the side. Here are the toes. The rest of it divided into 3 parts. 1/3 down is right here. Okay, right here. All right. This is called the Gushing Spring. And we're going to massage that with 2 of the thumbs. Just massage. Massage. Now we're going to take a knuckle, right? And we're going to just press down on it. It's going to hurt. Okay, press down on that. It's a shock of energy into your system. Okay, now we're going to massage the heel. The heel is the beginning of the bladder. It's the yang of the yin. Okay, so 2 comes in pairs. Okay, now we're going to do the right hand. Find that point at 1/3 point. It's a pit, so you can't miss it. So massage. Either you use 1 finger or 2 fingers, 1 thumb or 2 thumb. Massage. And then use the knuckle. And then now do the heel. When you do the heel, because the heel has very thick skin, you can use like 2 fingers, right? Use 2 fingers. Just like make them like a pair of pliers. Okay, so you're done with the earth. You're done with the earth. Hurts, huh? Ow. I think that says ow. But it's good pain. It feels good, right? All right, sit up straight, and now we do the man or the being. Okay, the being. All right, so the energy point is right here. You take your middle finger, you point down, it's right here. Okay, so this is the only energy point that can give out energy as well as taking energy. So this is actually the healing. Okay, this is where we heal people. All right, so just massage that a little bit. That's all it takes, because we're constantly using our hand anyway. So just a little bit, just to be for completeness. This energy point, Tris, is highly recommended. This Gushing Spring is highly recommended. It has so many benefits. I mentioned that we consider this a second heart, because your entire blood system, entire capacity, blood capacity, entire volume of your blood goes through that kidney 40 times a day. So it's a lot of blood going through. I talk about the marrow. The other one that I want to talk about is that the kidneys is the place where you will find the adrenal gland, and the adrenal fatigue is when we don't know how to activate the parasympathetic nerve. We don't know how to turn off the stress hormone. So this point also helps with that, and we're going to do more on that. Okay, we're going to do more on the parasympathetic. All right, so. And all right, so we're going to do the last one, which is the heaven. Okay, heaven. All right, open your shoulder, straighten up your spine. Okay, and now take your head, rotate it, forehead, rotate at the back until your neck touches the collar, and now tuck in your chin so you're looking down again. So when you look down like this, then the top of the head is what's called the 100 meeting. The 100 meeting. 100 meeting means that 5 of the yang lines meets on top. And now we're going to massage. We're going to just tap on that. Okay. So actually, around that point, there's 4 more energy points. So you're not going to miss anything. Okay. So sit up straight. Use your 10 fingers. We're going to tap it very gently now, 50 times. Okay, so in the afternoon we do everything on the sitting position, so we're done with the 12 energy lines and all that, and so what we want to do is really bring all that together and focus on the 2 primary energy lines, the one in the front and the one in the back, and we're going to be doing some deep breathing, abdominal breathing, using a diaphragm. Okay. So first we're going to do some breathing exercise, some simple one. And I want you to do some deep breathing for a little bit, just to get some baseline, okay? So when we say abdominal, what we're calling is what we call the Dan Ten. Dan Ten is the field, Dan is the fire or energy. So if you look down and you find your belly button, you put 1 finger there, and then you put 4 finger, then 2 energy points is right there. That's enough. And now I want you to close your eye, and I want you to blow air through your mouth. And as you do that, you feel that your stomach is collapsing. And blow as much as you can, as steady as you can, as deep as you can, and then relax. You feel your stomach expanding. Okay, so when you do that, when you blow air first before you breathe in, then you don't run the risk of hyperventilating. And so when you blow air, it just basically lift up that membrane. As you lift up the membrane, the stomach collapse. Okay, so you can either put your hands here or you don't have to. Just feel it. I want you to just do 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Oops. 1 minute. Just deep breathing for 3 times. Use your mouth. Relax. Let the air come into your nostril. One more time. Deep breathing. Breathe out. Relax. One more deep breath. Use your mouth. Relax. Now close your mouth and just breathe. But try to see if you can open the stomach as you breathe in. Just 1 minute. Okay, this is just a baseline. Okay, open your eyes. That's just the baseline. Now we're going to do 3 sets of exercise, okay? The first one is very simple. Focus on your hand, let go of your mind. Your hand comes up. And then bring it towards yourself. And then the hands go down. Sit up straight, relax, and then hand comes up again. Bring it towards your body. The hand goes down. Relax, sit up straight. Now we're going to coordinate with breathing. Breathe in with your nose, slow, deep, and steady. Breathe in. Bring the hands towards your body, and then breathe out. Breathe in, follow your hand. Bring it towards your body, and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, as you breathe in, cross your hands one in front of another. As you breathe out, open. And then breathe in again. Bring it back towards your body. Breathe out. Relax. Breathe in. Cross your hand. Breathe out. Open. All the way. Breathe in. Bring your hands towards your body and breathe out. Breathe in. Cross your hand. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bring it back towards your body and breathe out. Now I want you to do another minute of deep breathing and see if there's any improvement. Feel your stomach opening as you breathe in. Feel your stomach collapsing as you breathe out. We have 2 more sets of exercise, so it'll get better. Just keep monitoring it. See if there's any difference. Open your eyes. Okay, now imagine there's a beach ball in front of you, and we're going to embrace the beach ball, and then we're going to open up, embrace the beach ball again, and we're going to open up. When you embrace the beach ball, you breathe in with your nose, very steady, and when you breathe out, just open up. Now, when we breathe in, we focus on the hands, focus on the body, and when we breathe out, we tell ourselves, relax. Breathe in, focus on the hands, Breathe out, relax. Breathe in. Breathe out, relax. Always relax on the out breath. Breathe in, one more time. And relax. Okay? Always relax on the out breath, because when you breathe in, you're focusing on your hand, you're actually activating the sympathetic nerve. That's the survival nerve, right? But what you want to do is you want to do the yang and the yin, right? Always cycle. And then when you breathe out, you relax. And that activates the parasympathetic nerve, shuts down all your stress hormone, and then start to reactivate your digestive system, and so forth. Okay, now we're going to do one more minute, but this time you're breathing a little bit more pronounced now. But what I want you to do is when you breathe in, feel the difference. Feel how your air comes in through your nostril. It's nice and fresh. All that positive energy. So as you breathe in, I want you to take all that positive energy and bring it all the way up to your head, to the top of your head, to your brain. And then when you breathe out, I want you to take all the negative energy away from your head and bring it down towards your feet. You don't even have to force it down, just let it down. Let it come down as if these are debris, as if you have a glass of water in front of you and there's some dirt inside. The weight of the dirt would just make it settle all the way down. All that negative energy is going to your legs. And then when you breathe in, go up to the top of the head, bring your body with you, straighten up your spine, open your shoulder, all the way up top to the head. And when you breathe out, bring all the negative energy, all the anxiety, all the stress you have, and just let it settle all the way down to your feet. You feel how your feet are getting heavy, and then just let it go. And then breathe in again, bring your body with you, all the way up to the head. You feel how your head is cooling down because of how you take away the stress. When you breathe out, bring it all the way down. Let it settle. This is called sentimentation. You're settling all your stress. Sentimentation is jhana in Sanskrit. In Chinese, it's chana, which later on got abbreviated into Chan, and when it went to Japan, it became Zen. Okay, so let's do this for 3 minutes, and then we're going to do one more exercise. Breathe in, feel the positive energy go all the way up to the top of your head, and then when you breathe out, always relax on the out breath. Let all the negative energy settle down to your feet. Feel the weight on your feet, and then let it dissipate into your sitting mat. Again, breathe in, take your body with you, positive energy to the top of the head. Breathe out, take all that debris, bring it down. You can envision a lotus pond. Lotus ponds have lotus flowers on top. Very, very pure, so all your pure energy, all your positive energy goes to the top, to the lotus flower. And all your negative energies, like the dirt in the pond, just settle down all the way down to the bottom of the pond. Go up. Positive energy. Go down. Negative energy. Go up. Positive energy. Go down. Negative energy. Okay, open your eyes. So we don't get to go to the office now, maybe not for a little while. But I want you to make, but I know you're on Zoom all day, okay? So I want you to make me a promise that tomorrow, or tomorrow Sunday, but working day, the next working day, before you start a Zoom meeting, sit down and do this for 3 minutes. Just relax yourself first before you start, okay? Now, we're gonna do the last exercise. It's called the butterfly. So we gotta relax. Fly like the butterfly. Bring your hands up, all the way up, the back of the hand touching, and then let it come down, and then up again, touching the back of the hand, down again. Now when you go up, you breathe in. When you come down, you breathe out, slow, deep, and steady. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, this exercise is very effective because you see what we're doing is that when we expand a lung, we breathe out. So the only way you can get any more air out of expanded lung is if you lift up your diaphragm. And when we collapse a lung, we breathe in. So there's no more room for air except if the diaphragm moves down. Okay, very effective. We're going to do one more sitting. This one we're gonna do what I would call just mindfulness of chi, okay? Or some people call it microcosmic orbit. I'll just call it mindfulness of chi. So back to your sitting position, back to your stomach. Your breathing is very pronounced now. Notice that when you breathe in, your stomach expands. When you breathe out, your stomach collapses. This deep breathing exercise, the movement of the diaphragm, has so many benefits. We talk about how it massages our internal organs. We talk about how it activates the parasympathetic nerve, so it shuts off the stress hormone and start to turn on all your biological system, your digestive system, your reproductive system, your salivary gland, all that stuff. But there's one more thing that it does, which is that as you breathe in and out, as you move your intestines, they generate electricity because outside of the intestines are these connective tissues. And not only are the connective tissues viscoelastic, they are also piezoelectric. So as you do the deep breathing, you're generating a lot of electrons. So what you want to do is you want to move these electrons, these static electrons, up your spine because it's highly conductive all the way to your brain. You only need to do that. You do that by providing what we call a voltage potential. So you need to concentrate. That's all you need to do. Concentrate. Because between the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere, there's a chamber. And that chamber will provide the voltage differential. As you breathe in, I want you to start at the bottom of your spine. And you move up just as if you're pushing electrons up. That's all you need to do. Push those electrons up the spine, all the way up to your neck, all the way up to the back of the head, all the way up to the forehead. As you breathe out, just let those electrons come back down. This is when you have to put your tongue such that the tip of the tongue is touching the roof. Otherwise your circuit is disconnected. You're reconnecting the circuit, electrical circuit, so the electrons can now come down through your tongue to your chin, to your neck, to your chest, to your stomach, all the way down to the bottom part of your torso. And then when you breathe in, go back from the back of your spine up. Now I want you to commit to 3 of these cycles, okay? Commit to 3. So do 1 all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down like this. And after you do 3, you can take a break. Just rest, relax, and then do 3 more. Or you can just continue, okay? We'll give you each other 3 minutes. That's all we need. How about we do 5? Bonus today. Up and down. Make sure that when you go up, you take your body with you. So you stretch your spine, open your shoulder, foreheads lean back, tuck in your chin. Just have faith, and you will start to feel something that takes on a life of its own. It just keeps going up on its own, and then it kept coming down. Okay? Just try it. No guarantee, but just try it. We got 1 more minute, okay? So just give it a shot. Give it your best shot. Commit to 3 cycles at a time. Take a break if you have to, and then do 3 more. Start from your spot on your spine. As you breathe in, go up slowly to the top of your head. As you breathe out, starting at the forehead, come all the way down to the bottom of your torso. Make 180-degree turn and go back up again. Commit to 3 cycles at a time. Open your eyes. Okay, so deep breathing, abdominal breathing, using your diaphragm to increase your lung capacity. That is that one thing that all exercise have in common, whether it's yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, all the exercise have in common, okay? And so I show you 3 benefits of that abdominal breathing. One is that the diaphragm, the movement of the diaphragm massages your internal organs. That's good. The other one is that it activates your parasympathetic nerve, so you breathe in, and then when you come down, you relax. That's therapy, okay? So that's very important. And then finally, it connects back to the first part where we work on the 12 energy lines, clearing the blockage of the 12 energy lines. Each one corresponds to a vital organ. And now these things have to come together. So these are like the side streets, okay? And this is the main boulevard. Dana says, is the tongue touching the roof of the mouth the entire time we're breathing, or only as we start to exhale? I just leave it there. The important thing is you're not pushing, okay? Just touch it. I just leave it there. Touch it. I would. There was some question on that this morning, and I meant to write an article on that for next week, and to talk about all the health benefits. Okay, turns out there's a lot of health benefits by doing that. I'll talk about that next week. Okay, in between. So be sure you watch the video that we did this morning. It's on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, that talks about these 12 energy lines and the purpose of our exercise. And the title of the talk is Qi is healthcare, not sick care. Okay, that's the difference between going to a doctor. Going to a doctor, they're providing sick care. They're trying to make you unsick. We're trying to make you healthy. It's 2 different concepts, okay? Now, before we leave, I want to do some facial massage, okay? So put your hands together, generate some heat. Massage the side of your head, starting from the forehead to the temple, all the way down. Not the front yet, okay? Top of the head, either use your finger or use your palm. And then massage the top of your ear, and then the middle of your ear, and then your ear loop. And then now take your palm, put it back up your ear. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Okay? So now we're going to do the front. We do the front, we start from the corner of an eye to the corner of a mouth. We use 2 fingers, very gently. We're actually massaging the energy points. But since we're also releasing the stress in the connective tissue, the fascia, this has the side benefit of removing wrinkles, which you don't have to pay extra for. Okay? All right, now use the thumb, put it under your eye, not the eye bag. It's actually the bony part of your eye socket. Start from the corner of your eye to what we call the tail of your eye, okay? Very gently. 1 direction, huh? Okay, the other side. You can put some pressure on it as long as you're on the bony part. Okay, now start in the middle of your eye here. Not necessarily at the beginning on eyebrow, because everybody's eyebrow is different. And use your index finger, make a hoop, and press on it as if you're squeezing toothpaste. Squeezing the toothpaste. This release stress, work on the energy points, and it opens up the oil tube into your eye. Your eye is dry because there's no oil, not because of there's no tear. Okay? When there's no oil, the tear would dry up. Now take 2 fingers and put it right here. This is the end of the governing vessel. Massage. Okay, now we're going to pull on this hand. These fingers are tied to our vital organs, okay? And then when you get to the end, massage the fingernails. Be sure to watch the video, okay? Talks about these 12 energy lines and the two primary vessel, and why is it that we believe that this is healthcare, not sick care, okay? All right, and we're gonna sit up straight, and we're gonna get all that bad chi out, all right? Bad karma, all right? Focus on your elbow, make sound. Okay? All right, let me put share screen. So time for questions. Hey Josh, I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to make it.
It was my own 6th birthday today, and boy, did I need this. Thank you so much, Denny.
Okay, any questions today? I answered sort of about the one on the tongue. I did that, but I will write more detail. Yeah.
You know, I've got one, Denny.
Hey, you can't ask questions here.
Right, I know. I gotta ask him out, right? What's the is there energy points in the hand, the man, the being?
Yeah.
Which ones come together there?
Okay, so this is the second point from the middle finger, and it has to do with the pericardium. And it's a little hard to translate. It's 2 words. The first word is labor, and then the second word is chamber. So it's hard to explain, but it's essentially, if you think of this 2 points as the healing point, then it's the place where you do the work. Yeah, so that's probably what it means.
And the pericardium, that does a lot of work for the heart, I would think, too.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the pericardium is the heart. It's actually, the pericardium is all the muscles and vessels outside the heart. That is the heart. And they separate that from the heart. The heart is actually more the thymus gland, which is they call that the fountain of youth.
Makes sense. And I heard that.
Yeah. Siska asked a question. Let's look at this. Siska asked a question. Why does the pad of your hand hurt under the finger? It doesn't hurt. If you press it too hard, it hurts, but it shouldn't hurt. You mean like when you do this, it hurts? That shouldn't hurt. Don't. If it hurts, don't overdo it. Just it shouldn't hurt.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, if it hurts, don't do it. Except the bottom of the feet. You still don't. If it hurts, don't press on it. Just it would the pain would go away as you restore your adrenal. Adrenal fatigue is real. Okay, adrenal fatigue is real. You know how you know you have adrenal fatigue? If you squat down or you stand up too quickly, you get lightheaded. That's adrenal fatigue. That's when your adrenal is not reacting fast enough. Okay, Yvonne asked everybody please go to on your timer, on your Insight Timer app. You can friend me. You can find me and friend me. Okay. And then I will invite you to our mindfulness fellowship group, or you can just directly message me using the app, or you can go to our YouTube, our Facebook, LinkedIn. It's just dennyk.com/YouTube or /Facebook or /LinkedIn, like that. Okay, it's easy to find me. There you go. Thank you, George. Everybody? Anybody else? If not, we should call it a night, huh? Okay, see you guys next week.
Thanks again, Denny.
Thank you.
For taking the time out tonight for your self-care and health care, right? Not sick care.
Yeah, not sick care. Not sick care. You make more money doing sick care, though. That's a problem.
We don't, though.
Well, we could. Okay, guys. Bye-bye. Good night. See you next week. And you can practice during the week. I encourage you to practice during the week by following either the YouTube video or the Facebook video. And remember, on Monday, before your Zoom call, 1 minute or 3 minutes, okay, worth of sitting, okay? Relax yourself, get that parasympathetic nerve going. Okay, bye-bye.